Hey you guys, it's all that Jass, and I'm here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about jobs and specialties. I know that's like one of the biggest things. Where I'm going to work, what kind of nurse I'm going to be, how am I going to get a job, how do I apply? Let me tell you this. Nursing is one of the college degrees that you don't ever have to worry about finding a job. You will find a job, sis. When I say you can work anywhere in the world with a nursing degree, anywhere in the world, Craig, that should be the least of your worries, is finding a job. Now, what I will talk about is getting into your specialty, getting into your niche. What kind of nurse you want to be? What do you want to do? What hospital do you want to work at? Those things will come with experience. Those things will come with you working at facilities. Say, I don't like this one. I do like this. A little bit about me. I am an operating room registered nurse, and I received my job in the operating room as soon as I graduated college. And you said, how in the world did you do that? Yeah, it took a little niche and the little things that I've learned along the way in order to get this position. But I will say this. Some of the things that I will share with you are not set in stone. If you do X, Y, Z, you will get that position. No, it doesn't work like that. However, what I am going to share with you, how to increase your chances of getting to that specialty and getting that job you want soon as you graduate. They always say, oh, you have to do 1 year of experience to get into the ICU, to get into the OR, etc., etc. False. That's not always true. I know a lot of nurses who went straight to the ICU after graduation, and I know some nurses who went straight to the OR. Ding! Me after graduation. So I will say this, if you are a new nurse, meaning you never worked in a hospital a day in your life, working on the floor is not that bad. Working on the floor is where you get your basic nursing skills, how you will set priority as far as assessments, medications, what patient to see first, what patient to chart on first, and things of that nature. I worked as a nursing assistant on a surgical specialty unit for 2 years, and I enjoyed what I do. However, it was my junior year of nursing school, and I was starting to get cold feet. I was like, wow, is nursing something that I really want to do? Because when you are in nursing school, your clinical rotations are going to be on the floor. Sometimes you may see a little bit of specialty. You might spend 1 day in a specialty. Like for me, I spent 1 day in the ICU and 1 day in the OR. Most of your semesters are going to be on a med-surg unit. OB for a semester, P for a semester, and then psych for a semester. And then, like I said, for me, I spent 1 day in the ICU and then 1 day in the OR. And that 1 day in the OR, a light bulb just flickered in my head, say, okay, that's the kind of nurse I want to be. I was so happy in that 1 day in the OR, you know, going through my clinicals and stuff like that. It just wasn't for me. And even working as a nursing assistant, that also kind of, you know, turned me away from it as well. I was like, wow, I don't want to work on the floor. Like, it's just some things you just know. And a lot of nurses don't talk about this. You see us on Instagram with our scrubs and our stethoscopes and just smiling and cheering, but nursing is not all that it's cracked up to be. Yeah, you have some good days, but you have some bad ones as well. Me personally, I feel like nurses don't get paid as much as we should. You know, that's just my personal opinion. But nevertheless, steps I'm going to share with you are going to be steps that can increase your chance of getting into that specialty when you graduate. My first step, try to find NA or PCA position on the floor of your desire. So say for instance, if you want to work in the ICU and you know that's what you want to do. In nursing school, after you finish med-surg 1, try to find a job working as a nursing assistant or a PCA on that floor in the ICU, because then you will know the hiring manager for one. The hiring manager will know you. You will know pretty much the workload and the staff on that unit. So you're already a part of the team. So if you tell your manager, say, hey, after graduation, I would love to become a nurse on this unit, your chances of getting hired goes up 70%. Because for one, you're already on the floor. You're already there. You just gotta change some letters after your name and increase that salary, girl. That's it, you know. Now, that doesn't always happen. I've seen a lot of people who got jobs working as a PCA and end up getting hired as a nurse on that exact same floor. Same for us, OR. If you want to go on the OR, try to see if you get a PCA job there or a nursing assistant job there. And then when you graduate, tell your manager, say, hey, I want to work here after graduation. They're more likely to hire you. Jobs that do hire graduate nurses, ICU, OR, I hate to say it, and this does not go for all hospitals. This is just some that I encounter aren't really the best facilities. And what I mean by that, they have huge turnovers in staff, and that, you know, staff leave, they come and go. It's a revolving door, and it's a reason for that. I'm not going to say what the reasons are, but it's a reason why staff keep coming in and out of that facility. Jobs like that, you have to pick your poison. Is either you pick the hospital that you want to be in, the top hospital where they're really strict on their requirements, as in what nurses they allow on a particular floor, or you go to the hospital where they will accept you being a newer nurse on that specialty, on that unit. But it's a few things that you're kind of like, I know I'm not going to stay here long. But like I said, you just have to get your foot in the door. If you know that that's a specialty that you want to do, take the job. Get the training that you need, so when you do get that training, you do have options to go wherever you want to go in the world, because you will have that training, you will have that experience, and you will have the choice now to go wherever you want to go when you want to go. And that's the beauty of nursing. As soon as you get over that hump of getting that experience in that specialty, that field, girl, the sky's the limit. You can go anywhere you want. Like I said, in the world, Craig, in the world, you can go anywhere, anywhere. You know, as long as you have that experience, can't nobody tell you nothing. You can go where you want. Jobs are going to be calling you at that point, okay? You should see my email. I have emails. I have at least 10 emails every day of jobs trying to hire me, you know, to come and work for them because of my experience in the OR. For my newer nurses, working on the floor may not be that bad. Just do it. If that's all you can find, if you know, apply to every specialty position of your choice and you have not got a call back, and you're at a point to where you like, I need to get this money, I need to find a job, I need to work, just do it. Because some specialties say, oh, you need 6 months. Do 6 months on the floor and then, you know, go to your specialty, or do that year. Night shift. Hate to say it, but that's majority of the jobs that are available for us newer nurses. It's night shift. And don't get me wrong, don't, you know, miss out on that opportunity because it's nights, because nights might be better for you. Nights, as a new nurse, I personally feel is best for newer nurses. I'm gonna tell you why. You don't have a lot of people roaming around the building, the unit. You don't have your managers there. It's just you and your fellow nurses who are working with you. Your patients are usually calmer at night. You can gather your thoughts, get your stuff together, get your patients together for the morning. Just get everything in order. Not saying that night shift is easier than day shift, but night shift is easier to manage because you don't have a billion people on your unit asking you for things, putting in orders. Oh, this, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. It's just you and your patient for the most part. Family members leave at a certain time. Most hospitals, 8, 9 o'clock. So you don't have them coming up to nurses' stations asking you 50 million questions about their Uncle Joe and why he didn't get this. And you don't have Aunt Sally Mae, sister, cousin, brother asking you a gazillion questions. Night shift is the best shift for newer nurses. Now, after you get your year of experience, you can ask your manager, say, hey, you have any position on days? They might have. You know, you never know. Another tip I have, try to shadow as many nurses in your specialties as you can. Why? Because you never know what hospital may be looking for a nurse. And if you are shadowing a particular nurse on a particular unit and she sees that you are, you know, very passionate about working on that unit, he or she may put in a good word for you. And, you know, the hiring manager may say, hey, you know what? We're gonna hire them, you know? So don't be afraid to ask people to shadow. And if you don't know who to shadow, go on LinkedIn, go on Facebook, find nurses in that particular specialty and pick their brain. Ask them questions, DM them. Majority of the nurses who I've talked to or met on Instagram have been so nice and have been very beneficial and very helpful. And I asked a gazillion of questions, especially with my new journey of travel nursing, which I will tell you guys, you know, in a few months once I get everything set in stone. But I've asked nurses a gazillion questions. All my nurses probably, some of them are probably watching this video probably like, yeah, this girl had asked me a million questions, because you never know. Like, some information is not out here, so don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to go out there and do your research on your own, but don't be afraid to ask questions, because you never know. Like, some person might have the tea that you've been looking for, sis. I mean, you don't know. I remember when I was in nursing school and this one lady came and talked to our class. I don't remember her name, I don't remember her face, but I remember her message. And she said men are more than likely to get the job that they want than women. And her reasoning was because they don't follow rules. And I said, what you mean they don't follow rules? When you apply for a job, it will say the requirements of the applicants that they are taking for that position, right? She said some men just apply anyway, and they're more likely to get chosen. You know, us women, we're like, oh, let's say I need 1 year of med surg, I'm not going to apply. The least they can do is just say no. Apply anyway. Listen, when I graduated, I applied to every OR position in Michigan. Every. And I got one call back. What's the worst that can happen? They just say, no, we can't accept you. That's okay. No right now doesn't mean no forever. Keep doing your research, because you never know what might happen between now and when it's time for you to walk across that stage. That's all I got. You know, if you guys have anything that you would like to share, please comment. Please, 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 because I know I probably left out something, but this is something that I endure in my nursing career, and that has been very, very beneficial to me, and I hope that it will be beneficial to you and will help you on your nursing journey, and finding your specialty, finding your niche, and finding your job. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, and subscribe, so you can, you know, get the tea on when I'm uploading videos. You know, it'll come straight to your phone. I don't have to flood your Instagram with videos and things like that. Like, it's okay to subscribe to my channel. You know, it's okay. You can do it. You can subscribe to my channel, and you know, I love you forever. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.